Hi YouTube friends, I am so happy to be back here with you today. Today we are going to get into a fun and quick and spicy flow. So let's jump right in by taking a standing position at the top of your mat. So we're going to enter Tadasana. Bring both of your feet together, big toes come to touch, heels can be slightly apart or maybe together. Listen to your anatomy, see where it feels right. And then from here, we're going to tuck the tailbone under so you get this pelvic tilt and you're really actively engaging through the abdominal core. And then you're going to inhale, arms high. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. One more time, inhale, arms high. Exhale, this time dive the heart forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's sit the hips down, reach the arms back, and then reach the arms up high, tuck the tailbone, actively engage the core, squeeze the hands together, chair pose. Slide the shoulders down the spine so you feel the scapula pulling away from the ears. It's going to really help with our alignment. We got it, stay here. And then inhale, come to stand. Exhale, palms come to touch heart center. Inhale, reaching arms up high, and then exhale, folding all the way forward, hinging at the hips, knees bend if it feels right. Inhale, halfway lift. Figure 7 shape, reach the crown of the head forward. Exhale, sit the hips down, reach the arms back before reaching the arms up high. Squeeze the biceps towards the ears. Scapula shrug down the spine. Tuck the tailbone, nice chair pose. Inhale, last time, bring hands to heart center. Close down the eyes for a moment. Let's place one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Settle the breath. Take a moment to just drop in. We've done some quick movements to get our body focused and paying attention and alert to our needs right here, right now. Now it's time to invite the mind to take that same inward turn. Maybe with your next inhale, you breathe in all the tensions and the stresses that you're holding and allowing them to enter your warm and receiving heart. And as you exhale, you let go of all of those things and invite yourself to send love and compassion to the world with that exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, the stresses, the tensions, the worry, the fear. Exhale, smiling through the heart, through the mouth, through the corners of the eyes, letting love exit your body and enter the world. One more time, inhaling. Take on whatever you can, invite it into your heart. Exhale that kindness and goodness within you, sending it out into the world, knowing that you can make a difference. Next, inhale, let's flutter the eyes open, bring the arms one more time up overhead. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, set the hips down, arms sweep back before they sweep up. Let's stay here, inhale 1. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center, and we're going to take a twist. So take your right elbow and hook it over the left knee. Inhale, twisting to open. Take a look down at your feet, at your knees. See if you can set those feet in line and see what that does to the twist. You're pulling the right hip back, sending the left hip forward. Maybe you open your gaze up towards the ceiling, or maybe you keep it pointed down towards the toes. All just options, find what feels good. Inhale, open the fingertips, reaching right fingertips down, left fingertips up. So opening up that twist. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the palms back together, and we're going to shift weight right away onto the left foot, coming onto the toes of the right foot, bending that knee deeply. And then inhale, squeezing everything to a central line, picking up the right toes. There you go. Exhale, set them back down. Inhale, open the chest and heart. One more time, we're going to look down, shift the weight into the left foot, squeeze the right heel in towards glute. And then as you exhale, take a big step back to a lunge, keeping that contact of your elbow and your knee so you remain twisted. Inhale here. Exhale, open up the arms. Taking the twist, using the arm against the knee to twist a little deeper. Inhale, reach the left hand back and the right fingertips forward. Coming to a straight spine, but keeping that twist. Inhale here. Exhale, reach the left fingertips down and the right hand over. Nice reverse twisted warrior. Then as you exhale, send right fingertips and palm down to the floor. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, come onto the outside edge of the right foot and step the left foot back, coming into a side plank. Reach the left arm high, reach the hips high, push the ground away. Inhale here. And as you exhale, let's swoop the left fingertips under the rib cage. Inhale, reach them back high. Exhale, swoop them under the rib cage. Inhale, reach them back high. Last time, exhale, swoop the fingertips under. Inhale, reach them high. And as you exhale, plant left palm, come on to the toes. Inhale, rock it forward, but stay in high plank. Exhale, send the heels back, stay in high plank. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, rock it forward. Exhale, send it back. And then let's roll over onto the toes and drop the knees, coming into a tabletop position. Inhale here, drop the belly, lift the heart, lift the chin. Exhale, round through the spine, cat pose. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, puff up the back of the heart. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, let's tuck the toes. And from the tailbone, let's reach the hips up towards the sky. Press through the shoulders all the way from the palms, pressing the floor away. And then maybe walking the dog. Straightening one leg and then the other. Maybe even twisting the heart so that it reaches for the sky under the opposite armpit of the bent leg. And then let's find a moment of stillness here. Inhale. Maybe your gaze looks up towards the belly button or the tongue words, or the chin slightly tucks. Inhale here. Exhale here. And then let's inhale, look forward, and we're going to step, hop, or jump all the way to the front of the mat, meeting in a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then as you exhale, set the hips down, reach the arms back. We've been here before. Inhale, arms high, chair pose. Inhale here. Squeeze the biceps towards the ears, shrug the scapula down the spine. Inhale. And exhale, bring the palms to heart center, and we're going to take that flow on the opposite side. So now taking your left elbow and hooking it over the right knee. Checking in, seeing if you can pull left hip back and send right hip forward. Just checking in with the alignment of your knees and your toes, seeing what it feels like in different spaces. And then maybe you inhale, open the arms up, right fingers towards sky, left fingers towards floor. And then maybe you close the palms. Palms come to touch heart center. Then let's take the gaze, shift it downward, and come onto the left toes and bring weight into the right foot. Shifting everything towards the center line, pulling the left heel in towards glute. Actively engage the core, the inner thighs. And then exhale, set it down. Inhale, looking up, opening through heart space, keeping the twist, keeping the chair pose. And then inhale, let's look down. And as you exhale, let's shift weight onto the right foot. And inhale, pick the left toes up. And then this time, we're going to send it back, keeping the glue of the knee and the elbow in front. Coming into that twisted lunge. Nice work, yogis. Inhale, drop the left fingers, reach the right arm high, opening up, using the torque from the elbow and the knee to help you open the heart a little bit more. Actively engage the core, belly button towards spine to give you more space to twist. And then inhale here, reach right fingertips back, left fingertips up, coming into that revolved lunge. Inhale here, send the fingertips in opposite directions, squeeze the glutes and the inner thighs towards one another. Then as you exhale, drop the right fingertips down, sweep the left fingertips high, reverse. Nice work. Take some deep breaths. You're doing great. As you exhale, plant the left palm, reach the right fingertips high. Let's come onto the outside edge of the back foot and step the right foot back. Now you're in a side plank. Good work. Lift the hips high. Inhale here. And as you exhale, go ahead and reach right fingertips under. Then inhale, reach them high. Exhale, reach fingertips under rib cage. Inhale. Exhale, last time, reach them under. Inhale, reach them high. Then as you exhale, plant the right palm coming into that high plank. From here, let's walk the hands out in front of you, coming into a hollow hold position. Tuck the tailbone, send the hips back, actively engage the core. So you're knitting the rib cage in and lengthening through the side body as you press the floor away. Nice work. Stay here for 5 more breaths, or maybe 5 counts. We'll see, you're doing great. 3, 2, squeeze the inner thighs. 1, and then let's lower the elbows only to the floor. Rock back and forth. We're doing some fun core strengthening, leg strengthening, arm strengthening, all the things today. Good work. Strength and flexibility go hand in hand. So anytime you work on really strengthening through the shoulders, you're also supporting your back bends. Anytime you strengthen the legs, you're supporting the splits. Okay? So all of this has a purpose. Rocking back and forth. And then as you exhale, let's roll over the toes, lower the hips, and we'll meet in Sphinx pose. Inhale, open the collarbones, drag the elbows back towards the rib cage. So you feel that activation. Actively engage the glutes. Press the tops of the feet into the floor. And as you exhale, maybe it feels good to straighten through the elbows. Making sure that this bend in our back body feels stretchy and yummy and not painful. It's important in the yoga practice. Lots of asanas, lots of postures are offered to you, but if they don't feel good in your body, listen to it and take a modification or completely change the script. Do what feels right in your body. Exhale, let's lower the forearms. Sweep the palms back beside the rib cage. Tuck the toes and inhale, coming all the way to a high plank. Exhale, send the hips high. And step the feet as wide as the hips, coming into a downward facing dog. Reaching the tailbone up, spreading the set bones towards the sky, pressing the floor away. Inhale, let's reach the right toes high. And as you exhale, bring right toes in towards right armpit. Let's hold here for 5. Squeeze the heel towards the glute. 4, 3, press the floor away. 2, 1, and then step that right foot down and in between. Open up the right arm to the sky. Inhale, twist. Exhale, send the back leg down. And let's bring the back foot up to meet the right hand. So we're getting a really nice deep quad stretch here. Really take your time working into it. If you'd like to place your left hand on a block or use a strap, feel free to use any props available to you. And then let's exhale, drop the toes gently back to the floor. Walk the right hand to the inside of the right foot and lift the back knee. Then let's walk the left hand forward, walking it all the way off your mat and beginning to melt the heart while maybe tucking the right shoulder under the right knee and reaching the right fingertips back and then melting the heart lower. Okay, so we're taking a funky lunge here, funky little lizard posture. Really squeeze the legs towards the center line and allow the heart to melt. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, let's go ahead and bring the palms back to the inside of the right foot. As you exhale, turn the toes towards the long side of the mat and then lift the back toes coming into a Skandasana. Inhale here, reach the left arm up and over, reach the right arm out, opening through the hip. Exhale, let's scoop the left arm behind the back and interlace the fingers behind the leg if that bind feels available. Maybe looking up to the sky or maybe looking down. Then as you exhale, let's plant the palms and move through center line all the way to the opposite side of the mat, coming into Skandasana, the back of your mat. Inhale, reach the right arm high, left arm out. Woo. Maybe you take a little stumble. Don't worry, if you fall, we'll catch you. Inhale here, and then as you exhale, wrap the right arm around behind the back, and maybe the left arm scoops around the leg to take the bind. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chin. Then as you exhale, let's plant right palm at the back of your mat. Turn onto the right toes, and now we're in a lizard lunge at the back of our mat. We've been here on the other side. Inhale here. And as you exhale, we're going to take that funky arm posture. So take the right fingertips, walk them off the corner of your mat. Tuck the left shoulder underneath of the left knee and walk the left fingertips back. So you're making a fun little diagonal here with the arms. And holding that lunge, pulling everything towards the center line with the legs, allowing the heart to melt. Fun stability, mobility, posture here. Let's inhale, plant the left palm on the inside of the left foot, plant the right palm, and then inhale, lift the left arm towards sky, taking the twist. Inhale here. And as you exhale, set down the right knee, reach the left fingertips back, open the heart towards the sky. Nice big quad stretch here. Maybe you play with pulling the foot closer to the glute. Maybe you play with doing that without your hand and getting a little hamstring workout. All just options. And then let's gently set that back foot down, sweeping the left fingertips forward. Plant the palms, come up onto the back toes. And we're going to turn it forward to the long side of the mat into a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale here. Half lift, flat back. And as you exhale, fold it forward. Maybe you take hold of the ankles. Maybe you take hold of the big toes with your peace fingers. Maybe your hands are on your hips. Whatever you do, let's elongate through the side body, reach the rib cage up and out of the waist. And as you exhale, reach the tailbone high as you fold forward, hinging from the hips. If you have a headstand in your practice, you're welcome to go ahead and take that. If you don't have a headstand in your practice or you're not feeling it today, don't do it. I'm not going to do it, but maybe you want to. And then if you're in that headstand, let's go ahead and bring the feet back down to that wide-legged fold. Everyone inhale, halfway lift the heart. Bring the hands to the hips. Point the elbows to the sky. And then as you exhale, come to standing. From here, we will inhale, turn the toes forward and step back to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms high. And as you exhale, feet as wide as the mat, and we're going to sit down into a malasana or yogi squat. Okay? Little modification of where we've been. Inhale, let's reach the right fingertips out, left fingertips high. Inhale here. Maybe, like we did in Skandasana, you want to take that left arm, wrap it behind you, and wrap it around the right knee, taking the bind with the right hand, opening heart towards sky. And then inhale, opening the arms. And as you exhale, reaching the left hand out past the left knee and reaching the right arm up. Now, this might be a space where blocks feel good under the heels, or maybe under the hands. Or maybe you take a strap, and as you drop the right hand back behind the back body, you loop a strap to your left hand so that you can connect. All just options. We're just playing with sensations in the body, opening up through the shoulders and the hips. Inhale, let's open both hands back to sky. And as you exhale, let's walk the fingertips forward, send the hips back, and just take a moment to shift the weight side to side. Wiggling, maybe coming onto the toes. And then from here, let's do a little bit of mobility. So inhale in your yogi squat, arms up. And as you exhale, drop the right knee towards the center of the mat. Inhale, lift, left knee drops. Lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, Drop, last one, lift, left side, yogi squat. And then wherever you are, let's sit down onto the booty and come and meet in a low boat pose. Okay, so shins might be parallel with the floor, heart lifts. Maybe we lift the toes in a full variation of our navasana, or maybe we keep the shins bent, or maybe we oscillate between the two. All options. Be where your body is today. It's perfect. Then let's inhale here. Exhale, lower to a hollow body hold, just like we did at the beginning of our practice, but now we're on our backs instead of on our hands. You can reach the arms up overhead, holding here. Really feeling the low back connecting to the floor, squeezing the legs towards the center line. Inhale, and as you exhale, let's lift up into low boat. In, or high boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low, and let's open the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, arms back. Inhale, lift. Lower, arms back. Inhale, lift. Lower, arms back. Inhale, lift. Last time, lower arms back. And inhale, lift. Let's hold here with some options. Maybe play straightening the legs, sending the toes high, sending the heart high. Maybe play one leg straightens at a time. Maybe we just keep both legs here because that feels awesome. And then as you exhale, let's sweep the arms behind us, plant the palms. We're going to tap the toes down a comfortable distance from the hips because we're going to lift into a reverse tabletop. So inhale, lift the hips high here, lift the heart, shrug the scapula towards one another. Nice work. Let's play with the idea of coming up onto your toes. And then exhale, lower. And then let's step the left leg out, and then step it back. Step the right leg out, tap the heel, step it back. Left leg, back. Right leg, back. Now let's try something really fun. You can keep with that rhythm, or you can go left leg out, right leg out. Right leg in, left leg in. Right leg out, left leg out. Left leg in, right leg in. Left leg, right leg, right leg, left leg. Right leg, left leg, left leg in, right leg in. Nice work. So fun, yogis. Exhale, let's set the hips down. Slide the feet forward. Inhale. As you exhale, let's take a forward fold. Inhale, reaching the heart forward. Exhale, lowering. We did a lot of work there in that last reverse tabletop position on strengthening our hamstrings, and especially the connection that they make to our sit bones. So one of the things that can support us with is a more flexible forward fold, because strength, flexibility, they go together. So as you are here in this forward fold, I'm going to invite you to really see if you can actively engage your hamstrings by pressing them into the ground and then pulling the toes towards you. If that doesn't feel good, again, back off, bend your knees, find what does feel good in your body, but just a little invitation here to really notice the hamstrings and what they're doing. Inhale, actively engage the hamstrings, send the tailbone back, and exhale, allow the heart to melt. Let's inhale, look forward. And as you exhale, go ahead and center yourself on your mat, and we're going to roll down to take our final twists and then Savasana. It's been a quick and juicy but sweaty practice. So pulling the knees in towards chest, tucking the chin slightly, allowing the breath to really settle. And then let's take the arms out wide like a T and drop both knees over to one side. Really seeing if we can allow the shoulders to lie flat. Maybe it feels good here to intertwine the legs, taking more of an eagle posture. Maybe it feels good to set one leg long. Or maybe it feels good to keep the knees stacked. Again, all just options. Find what feels good for you. Every inhale, we lengthen the spine, and every exhale, we fold a little deeper. Using the breath to regulate through new postures and teaching our body that we can always use the breath to navigate new situations. Your next inhale, let's bring the gaze to center. If you've taken a bind in the legs, untwist them. And then bring the knees back into the chest. Maybe grabbing hold of the knees with the hands, and then just taking some gentle circles, massaging the low back. And then sending the arms wide like a T once more, and exhaling, dropping the knees over to the right side. Maybe again taking that equal bind in the legs, really accentuating the twist. Maybe looking over the opposite shoulder. Maybe beginning to close down the eyes. And then with your next inhale, returning the gaze to center, restacking the knees if they're not there. And inhaling, bringing them back to the center. And again, maybe taking some circles to the right, massaging the low back, taking some circles to the left. And then as you inhale your next breath, give yourself a big hug. Bring the knees towards the nose, bring the forehead to the knees. Inhale here. As you exhale, send the feet long and wide. Send the arms big. Take up space, palms face up if you're feeling open. Maybe tuck the chin slightly towards the chest, elongating through the back of the neck. And really taking these next few moments to feel the benefits of the practice. To breathe in all the goodness that you've been giving. And to breathe out all the goodness that lies in you, making your mark on the world a better place. I'll invite you to really sink into the earth with the next few breaths. Really feel the ground as it holds you. And maybe notice the sounds that begin to fill our space together. And then allowing yourself with these next few moments to deepen the breath, to maybe softly begin to come back to your body in this space by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Gently rolling over onto one side with the next exhale, before pressing yourself back up to a seated position and inviting the hands to heart center, closing out our practice with a remembering of your intention and a gratitude in your heart for being here, for showing up, for being you. Thank you for joining me today. It has been a pleasure to move with you, and I wish you the best in your morning, evening, night, day, week, or whatever is to come. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. It really is so fun to film these every week, and I hope that you're enjoying it as well. If you are, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, share it with your friends, drop me a comment about what else you'd like to see. It is a pleasure to have you here, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, y'all.